look at the first time she's introduced. We tell the audience as she's being introduced that she's the head popper. We cut from right after Raynor's head explodes. Frenchie's line is, "Who do you know who can do this?" And we cut to Victoria. And that's the first time you see her. The very first introduction was us, hinting who she really was. But we definitely tracked through and made sure we were correct with all of our motivations, especially knowing where she's going, and made sure it all lined up, and it does.
I had no idea. I thought I was coming into the show as this congresswoman, and that was it. I had no idea I had any powers. So I'm just as surprised as the audience. I didn't find out until the second to last, I got the script for the 6th episode. I'd be on set and I'd always see Eric passing by and he'd be like, "Big stuff for Newman, we're really excited for Newman." And he'd go off and I was like, "Great, I have no idea what he's talking about." When I got the script, I was like, "Oh, she's a suit. Oh, she's exploding heads. This is awesome." So I had no idea. We actually did it a couple of ways. We did a couple of different reactions for her. We did the one that made it, which was that she is shocked and she's seeing all this play out as if it's, "Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh no, who could it be?" And then we did a couple where it was more toned down and she was more in control and she was just looking at it happen rather than reacting in the way that she does on screen. But I think that's the direction we went, because you don't want to suspect her. You don't want to think that it's her doing anything. She's in this mess just like everyone else.
One thing I love about The Boys is all the different, real life grimy worlds it gets involved in, and through their Vic Newman, they delve into politics, rising as high as the White House. I wanted to hint to the audience that as the show proceeds, we're going to get into the political sphere as well. And she's going to be, right now as a congresswoman, she's going to be our way in. And she's not going to be Vic, who was just kind of an idiot in Vaught's pocket. I think Garth was trying to make a satire on George W. at the time. But she is going to be someone who is going to be rising in government, but have ulterior motives that are dangerous. And so in that way, similarly, like we do, we try to take the spirit of the characters from the comic and update them in a modern way. Yeah, there's no question that they begin in a place of feeling safe. The boys are not totally disbanded. The boys we will find at the top of season 3 will actually be very recognizable to the ones in the comic book, like officially backed by the CIA now, offices in the Flatiron Building. It's going to be kind of classic boys, but with a couple twists and turns. Like Huey won't be with them, for instance. He's working for this Federal Bureau of Superhuman Affairs. Drama being drama, this world of safety that they think they're living in explodes pretty quickly, and they find themselves with a big new problem.
I mean, I think she sees opportunity, and I think she latches onto that. I think she's about, maneuvering and opportunity, and I think she's very, calculated in her approach. So I think she's just been handed a lovely little gift with Huey walking in. So she's probably, seeing how that can play out in her favor moving forward.
The big season-wide mythology will be about Soldier Boy. What's interesting about Soldier Boy is he's been around for decades. He was Homelander before Homelander. So, it really gives us an opportunity to not just get into new corners of the story in the present day, but to really explore the past of Vought in the last, 60, 70 years and how they became who they became.